Way out in a big sunny meadow, where the flowers love to dance in the breeze, there's a tiny, buzzing kingdom. And today, we're going to tell their story, a secret story about one of the busiest, smartest little families on our whole planet.
It's a whole world in there, a world filled with secrets, amazing teamwork, and, of course, one of nature's sweetest treasures, honey. So come on, let's sneak a peek inside and discover the secret life of honeybees together.
Okay, first, picture a little city hanging from the branch of a tree, and it's glowing like gold in the sunshine. Well, that's a beehive, the home of thousands and thousands of bees. But believe me, what's inside is even more incredible.
Just look at that! All those perfect little rooms with 6 sides. These are called honeycombs, and guess who builds them? The bees do, all by themselves. Each tiny room has a special job. It can be a cozy bedroom for a tired bee, a safe nursery for the baby bees, or even a pantry all stocked up with yummy honey. They are just amazing little architects.
A beehive is really just one big, busy family. And every single bee, from the biggest to the smallest, has a super important job to do. So let's meet the 3 different kinds of bees that make this whole amazing family work.
Right at the very center of it all is the magnificent queen bee. She is literally the mother of the entire hive, and her one and only job, which is a really big one, is to lay hundreds and hundreds of eggs every single day. The other bees take care of everything for her. They feed her, they clean her, they protect her, because they know that without their queen, the whole family just couldn't survive.
But how does everybody in that busy hive know their queen is okay? Well, get this. She has a secret power. She gives off a special invisible scent called a pheromone, and this scent floats through the whole hive like a little message that says, "Don't worry, everyone. I'm here, I'm healthy, and our family is strong." It's like a big, invisible hug that keeps the whole family feeling happy and together.
Now, the worker bees, who are all girls, by the way, are the real heroes of the hive. Their whole life is like a big adventure with lots of different jobs. When they're young, they start out as nurse bees, feeding all the little baby bees. Then they get promoted. They become cleaner bees, then builder bees making that honeycomb, and even brave guard bees protecting the front door. And for their final and most important job, they become forager bees, the explorers who get to fly out and find all the food.
So you see, every single bee has a purpose. The queen is the mom, the worker bees do pretty much all the jobs, and the boy bees, who are called drones, they have just one very important job, to marry the queen. Everybody knows exactly what they need to do, and they all work together like a perfect team.
Okay, so we know they're busy, but how do they make all that delicious honey? Well, when a worker bee is old enough, she starts her most exciting mission yet. She gets to fly out into the big, wide world to gather all the ingredients. And every morning, thousands of them zoom out of the hive ready for their sweet adventure.
Now this is so cool. When a forager bee finds a field that's just full of yummy flowers, she flies back to the hive and does a special little dance. It's called the waggle dance, and it's not just because she's happy, it's a secret map. The way she wiggles and waggles tells her sisters exactly which direction to fly and how far to go. It's their own secret little GPS. How smart is that?
And right here is where you can really see their teamwork shine. The bees collect sweet nectar from flowers in a special honey tummy. Back at the hive, they pass the nectar to each other, and with each pass, they add a little something special from their bodies. Then, they spread this mixture into the honeycombs and fan it with their wings, like thousands of tiny fans, until it turns into thick, golden honey. And for the final step, they put a little wax cap on top to keep it fresh for winter.
Wow.
Just think about that for a second. Honey isn't just something they find. It's something they create together. It's their food, it's their energy, and it's all made from thousands of bees working patiently for the good of their whole family.
The life of a bee is truly a little miracle. The way their home works so perfectly, their incredible hard work, and the beautiful honey they make, it's all just so amazing. But you know, there's an even deeper message in this story.
I mean, when you really think about how this tiny little nation works so perfectly, without a boss or a rule book, it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? How in the world do they know how to do all these incredible things?
Well, more than 1,400 years ago, a very special book, the Qur'an, shared a beautiful secret about the honeybee, and it tells us who their real teacher is.
The Qur'an tells us that God, your Lord, actually inspired the bee. That means God taught the bee everything it knows: how to build its home, how to find food, and how to create this amazing drink, honey, which the verse says has healing for people. It's described as a sign, something for us to see and think about.
And what's so incredible is that today, scientists are discovering what was written down so long ago. We now know that honey is a natural healer. It can help soothe a cough and can even help fight off germs, just like the Qur'an told us. It really is a special gift.
So you see, the honeybee isn't just a cool bug, it's a tiny teacher. And the hive is like a little school, showing us some amazing lessons about how to live a good life.
What do they teach us? Well, they teach us to always work together as a team. They show us that every single job is important, no matter how small it seems. They teach us that good things, sweet things, come from working hard. And they prove that even the smallest creature can do great, amazing things when we all cooperate and help each other.
You know, you'll never, ever find a bee complaining about its job or trying to get out of its chores. They all just know. They understand this simple, powerful truth. They need each other to survive. They work as one big team because together they are strong.
So the next time you see a little bee buzzing by a flower, you don't need to be scared. Just give her a little smile. And remember that she's busy doing her very important work, following the special guidance that God gave to her.
And every single time you taste honey, I want you to remember its sweet message. It's so much more than just a yummy treat. It's a beautiful reminder that when we work together, with patience and with a purpose, we can create something truly wonderful.
The secret world of the bee is really just a beautiful story of harmony and hard work and faith. It's a tiny world that shows us a really big truth, that every single creature, no matter how small, has a beautiful and important purpose.
The world all around us is just full of amazing science and secret stories just waiting to be discovered. Like the story of the honeybee. The only question is, are you ready to go find them?